very important point, that about the issue of rehabilitation, negotiation with terrorists and bandits. And, Sheikh Ahmad Gumi, quite a prominent sheikh, keeps talking about this idea that nobody's paying attention to them. They want to drop their arms, and they are afraid that we should be negotiating with them, and that kinetic approach has failed. What's your take on this, Madam?
To be honest with you, I've been restraining myself for a very long time not to speak in public to Sheikh Ahmad Gumi, with profound respect to him. But first of all, I am a Muslim. Secondly, I'm a Northerner, and I think he is not representing what we should stand for as Muslims, whether as Ahlul Sunnah or any other seriously, moderate and responsible Muslim. Sheikh Gumi is a retired military officer.
Yeah.
Sheikh Gumi is a leader of people and is an Islamic scholar. But this behavior that has refused to go away, or he has refused to stop it, I think people like us should be able to tell him it is time he stops, and have the real fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and stop misrepresenting what Islam stands for. If he wants to be a politician, he should come out and tell us what he wants to do, because some of them have started declaring for candidacy, which is their fundamental human right.
Yeah.
So he should not hide behind anything. Secondly, if he wants to be a negotiator of bandit under any guise, also he should take a clear position so that Nigeria will take a position, in that regard.
Yeah.
But having said that, I think it is becoming borderline irresponsible for such a person that we used to look with a high level of respect to start misguiding people because we have teeming youths in northern Nigeria that are needing, the right kind of leadership, the right kind of direction. Don't forget that Sheikh Gumi last year was banned from entering Saudi Arabia with a valid visa, which before then, by the way, since I think 2010, he has not been allowed to enter Saudi Arabia. He called it politically motivated. I tell him he should have a food for thought. Having said that, let us even dimension this issue, sounding like a broken record conversation about negotiation and rehabilitation and whatever. To Sheikh Gumi and others that are proponents of this, what would they say to the family of the people, or the families of the people that these people have massacred? Or has he forgotten the injunction in the Holy Quran about those that took arms and killed innocent people, be they Muslims or non-Muslims, that are non-combatant, that are not fighting against you, that are helpless people?
These are vulnerable.
In addition to that, talk about negotiation. We are here last 2 or 3 months, a known bandit in Katsina who killed an assistant commissioner of police in action, wore his uniform, took his gun, and went to the so-called negotiation with government officials. What did Sheikh Gumi say about that? What is his own position about that? Is he saying that particular kind of person is a victim? This man is just gaslighting these people. What will he say about those others that were quote unquote rehabilitated in Maiduguri and others, and even integrated into the army and turned the gun against their fellow army officers and go about disclosing the movements and the logistics
and these things that are saying, these are facts.
These are facts. If I knew we were going to have this conversation, I've written about it. I even have their names and the name of the officers they have killed. So there is completely no sense of responsibility, no sense of sensitivity, and there is now beginning to taint this religion of Islam in a way and manner that any well-meaning Muslim in this country should stand up and say, this is enough. Okay? So I wouldn't want us to digress too much, but thank you for this opportunity. To Sheikh Ahmad Gumi, I have a lot of respect for you. You are a father, you are a leader, and if you are truly leading Muslims, then the conversation should not be painting these people as bandits, raping people, maiming people. By the way, Sheikh Gumi, most of the people you are saying we should rehabilitate are always high on drugs and alcohol. What does Islam say about that? To having said that, I think we should stop giving him too much airtime, and I think also government is pussyfooting on this. Forget the friends. We should take a position on this. What are we doing? Are we fighting terrorism or are we not?
Absolutely. Very, very important point, Mother. And I must say that, I commend your, the patriotism that is behind that comment, because,
Thank you very much.
When some of us say, they say, oh, well, guys from the South, but I just felt that, it's not really it's not ennobling of a leader.
Absolutely.
To talk like that. But
permit me, Prof. 65 to 70% of the people that Sheikh Gumi is justifying their killing and maiming are the same Muslims all over the place. 80% out of almost the majority of the 10 million children that are million out of school children that are being recruited by these bandits are children that he should be teaching in Islamic school, and he is now justifying. Those youths now will be listening to him and be saying, look, we should be sympathetic to these people and join. So I think he should have a food for thought, and government should also do something about it.
Absolutely. I mean,
thank you very much.
It would seem as if Sheikh Gumi has another agenda.
No, I believe he does.
But anyway.
By the way, one of his men is the one facing terrorism financing that has been in custody all this while. He's one of his scholars.
Which of them?
I think Mamu or whatever they call
that is currently
for collecting money and mediating with.
Oh yes, Mamu. Yeah,
yes, Mamu is one of.
Mamu is connected to
yes,
Gumi. Yeah. That's very true. Anyway, because of our time, I want